There's no something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Katie York set to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Return coming from the 6. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss. We'll pause after that first snap of the game. Gonna need to adjust their game plan because that is their running back who's hurt and getting some help. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running it with David Montgomery. He'll cobble together a yard there. That's Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Goff on 3rd. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And it'll be Giants football. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Great, check. 73.
Right to the air, it's Ertz. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Great. 73. 63. Tiger Hornet. Delta.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Hyatt with the grab. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Great, set. Delta.
They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, He isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Sideline throw reeled in by Neighbors. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 25-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Carla Vianney! Carla Vianney!
First and 10. Here's Hurts. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Great. Set. Hey!
They send a tight end in motion.
No touch.
Another try following the sack. That's complete to Darius Slayton. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
No touch.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
No touch.
They go right back to Tracy. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Alpha. Hey, easy. 63, bad. No touch.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic. Not just knock that ball away,
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Kickoff taken at the 3. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
No touch. Carla Vianney. No touch.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And that's good for a gain of 5. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. Room up the sideline, now at the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Great, set. King, Phil King. They'll touch.
They'll run here on first down. Past midfield to the 45. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Great, set.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession.
Great.
They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
They'll touch.
Let's come in here. Hurts has it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Crowd left, Yeti. They'll touch.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Miami. They'll touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Now he's York to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. The rookie from Texas comes up with it.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
No touch that. No touch.
Here's Tracy once more. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
No touch.
1st down, and they go right back to him. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Leonard Williams applying the hit there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
No touch that. No touch.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Escapes the pocket. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
No touch that. No touch.
A handoff to Tracy. And he'll maybe get 2 out of that. And that play brings us to the 2-minute warning.
Great.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
No touch.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
Great. Set.
Gain of 6 makes it 3rd and 2.
Hey, Silver. No touch.
Hurts setting up to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Alpha, alpha, alpha.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Katie York now on for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Groupie sends it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ric Flair. What's up?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Hey, kill.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Isaiah Simmons kicks it off. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Great.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
No touch.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Great, set. No touch.
Looking to throw. Caught by his back. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
They've got first down from the 31.
Great. Set.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On first down, Hurts. Finds Hyatt. Gets some space around midfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Leonard Williams applying the hit there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
No touch that. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. On now is York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running left, it's Montgomery. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 11. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Giants get it back after making their third first-half interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Running this with Tracy. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. He's on the move. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Drew Phillips making the tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll run again with Montgomery. And again, he can't manage anything. Defense all over him at the line. Goff on 3rd. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky deadline, without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. We've got a stoppage now. There was a player shaken up on that return, so we'll take a brief break as they tend to him. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Hey, 73, 73. Hey.
Hurts now from the gun. Gets this to Slayton. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They run. Here's Tracy. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Give to Singletary from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Great, set. Kyle up, Yeti. Delta.
Hurts to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
The Giants are set to punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He takes it at the 4. And he can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He's stopped inside the 10. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Lions will go on offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
We go.
Off to the air now. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
We go tonight.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 36. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions cut the lead down to 10.
Lions 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. This is Tracy. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one.
with the score.
It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win.
Great. Set.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
From the 34. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Hey. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fields this at the 19. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Officially a 69-yard punt. What a kick. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
A give up the gut to Montgomery. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 5. Throw caught at the 6. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions making a 4-point game here in the 4th. They can tack on 1 more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. Cuts right. The Giants making a 9-point advantage. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. On now is York to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Go, tonight. DC.
Goff working from the pistol. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
We're good. Hey, 5. Whirling.
Goff setting to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Go. Super. Five.
Goff back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the Lions the first. Throwing again, it's Goff. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Giants get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Neighbors with a catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes for 36 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play. Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
63.
Running back, motioning right. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he scores! It's a New York touchdown! The Giants can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
All right, they appear comfortable with the lead they have, so they're just going to kick this from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Now he's York to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hold on.
Offense in the hurry up here. Goff on 1st and 10. Gets this to Johnson. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He's got it near the 10. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions cut the lead down to 10.
Lions 28.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Great, set.
Receiver in motion, headed right.
Delta.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Tiger Hornet.
From the pistol, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile.
Go Silver, ready?
They'll motion him out of the backfield left.
No touch.
Third and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Lions have some new life in the fourth.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Looking to throw. Goff. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the backpack time. So that brings up second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Go. We go. 76. 76.
To throw again here, second and 10. It's gone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Goff now, third and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Go, Todd. Super one. Value one.
Desperation time here on fourth. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants approaching win number 7 on the year. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Great. Set.
They motion a receiver left. Gonna start things off with a sweep. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Crowd left, Yanni. Man.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Pickup of 6, and now they've got 3rd and 7.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
No touch that. Man. No touch.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Has his man, it's Tracy. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
23-yard line.
No touch.
They go right back to Tracy. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football.